Yeah, and it really has been a minute, huh? But yeah, I mean it's literally for you guys. It's been yesterday for me. Literally have not recorded in like almost a week, so which felt good. I remember why I don't really like recording and playing video games as much anymore. They're kind of draining for a bit. I felt like I would have enjoyed. I mean, I still enjoyed playing Deltarune, but Jesus. But I felt like by chapter 4, I was kind of really trained. So that's why I never felt like I liked chapter 4 as much. I don't know. But anyways, enough yapping about that. Couple things I want to talk about, but Doom the Dark Ages. I mean, yeah, I'm like a month, basically a month late. Uh, but I'm here. I don't know why I'm installing this. I was literally, Jesus. I was gonna record like 3 hours ago, but then I realized, oh, I actually have to install the motherfucking game. And I tried to get Game Pass. Like, remember when I did my Sonic movies unboxing? I did a controller unboxing. That controller had a Game Pass with it, but I tried to redeem the code and it says the code was redeemed. So I don't know if someone saw the code somehow, yet I had to scratch it to see it, or if the code just didn't work or was expired or something. Because the code said it was expired 2025, and when I scratched it, I mean, I didn't reveal it beforehand unless somehow the code was shown beforehand. Someone stole my code. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, this is gonna be my last series, unless something happens, I guess. But no, this will be my last series, and I guess I'll just dip again. So, um, yeah. But damn, still can't stop thinking about Deltarune. What a game, huh? But bruh, there's only 4 chapters yet, though. Not even the full game. Only half the game. And yeah, I was playing it with an Xbox 360 controller the whole time. Not sure why I needed to point that out. It's in my notes. So yeah. Well, yeah, I haven't used Game Pass in a while. I don't even know what the fuck is on this thing. I mean, I literally just checked as soon as I started recording, but as per usual, nothing really interests me. I mean, the only thing that really kind of interests me is voice cracking. What's over here somewhere? It says coming soon. Oh yeah, Black Ops 7. has it has it even been a year since Black Ops 6 been out? Man, I just do not care about Call of Duty anymore. I don't know how they're still able to make games, but they need to go bankrupt already. Them maybe then them going bankrupt will finally make them make a game like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, but it will never happen. So yeah. So where is it? Okay, yeah, coming soon. You have all this, but even though I did play this already, but this is like the only game I'm interested in. And it comes out in 3 days in Game Pass. That's cool. Um, but I'm not gonna do a series. I already did a series on it. I played it on PC, so yeah. Watch me not even. I played Doom: The Dark Ages and watch it just not even work, or not even work, but like that's. I mean, yes, it's gonna work. It's been like a month already, but watch me not even like this game. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be here for mostly the gameplay, just because feel like feel like I'm entitled to since I played Doom and Doom Eternal. Not the old ass games. Those are I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care about them. That's really it. Um, but yeah, I also have written down. I went to a store one time, and there was this kid. Uh, there was basically this mom. He had ass or some ass, I guess. I don't know. And then there's this kid. I wasn't even looking at her ass. I was just looking in her general direction. I mean, I've been noticed her ass before I even got close to her. But then I was looking at something else, like I was looking for some food because I was shopping for food. That's why one reason I hate going out because I feel like I'll do something diabolical one day and end up in prison. But hey, that's what happens when you stay inside for the rest of your life. But anyways, um, it's just a desperate cry for help at this point. But nah, anyways, or maybe that's just my hunger talking. I'm really hungry. But no, anyway, the kid, he was literally blocking his mom area. Like, he was spreading his arms out. Like I was looking at the kid so weirdly. Like, what? What are you? Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, did your mom tell you to do that? I obviously that I didn't say that to him, but I just looked at him. Then like, what? What are you doing? Like, then I looked away. But then when I looked away, I realized what he was doing. Like, bruh. I don't know if I was directly. I mean, I probably looked at him for like a second, then looked away. Because I swear I was not looking at her ass, bruh. That was really funny. and and I guess I just wanted to showcase this too, and then I'll get started. Um, so yeah, uh, I don't know why. I just feel like just sending messages to people in a Jelly Bean Fall Guys in a kids game. I mean, to be fair though, like, I mean, I was not the one mad. Like, here's the messages. He lost. This basically all happened in ranked mode, by the way. So basically, this guy was targeting me. Not really targeting me, but like constantly grabbing me at certain parts. And then he lost the game, and he was like, the winner was my friend. And then I told him he was teaming because in ranked, you can't play on a squad. You can only play by yourself. And I'm like, bruh, you got in. Like, the only way you can do that if you and your friend queue a match at the same time. That's the only reason why him and his friend were playing at the same time. And he's like, no, we're not teaming, just playing, but no worry. My friend says thank you for the win. And I say, yeah, sure, you're not. And I'm like, you let him have the win because I even clipped it when it happened. I mean, trust me, I don't care about this, but it was just really funny. I forgot which clip it was. Um, it was not that one. I don't even remember. When was the message? Or how long was it ago? On the second, so that for me is 12 days ago. For fuck's sake. I mean, it has to be one of these. Also, the game just glitched. I don't know what the fuck happened on the screen. Uh, okay, this is past 12 days. Uh, okay, well, it is one of these ones. It was on this round. This one happened. So I need to. Oh, my TV was on. I thought it wasn't muted. Okay, no, it's on. Okay, it has to be this one. Or is that the one I literally just looked at? No, that was him. Like, yeah, you can see his name. Uh, I guess that was his friend that was right next to him. And if y'all are not teaming, why won't you grab your friend? Yeah, that's like, yeah, sure, buddy. Literally hugging him, and he doesn't grab him. If y'all are just playing just to play, and watch what he does next. I'm clearly about to go to the end. I have a feeling he's gonna grab me, but then I keep grabbing him. But then he turns around and grabs me, clearly. So he was clearly just gonna wait at the finish line, just so his friend could win. So I'm pretty sure that was not his friend. He's just saying that just to say that. Either it is, but he's letting his friends or they're gonna letting each other get wins, or what? But damn, bruh. Either way, like that's just crazy. But anyways, enough of that because that shit's just boring me talking about this game already. Make sure I delete all this shit in my notes because I'll just keep talking about it again. But yeah. So one final thing I do want to say before I get started, these parts are probably going to be like 30 minutes because I can't be asked recording 2 hour parts. I just can't. I can only maximum play handle video games nowadays an hour per day. I can't play them no more than that. Maybe at minimum 2 or 3 hours, but I can't be bothered. But even though you could say, oh, you play Fall Guys for longer, whatever, but to be fair, it was just to record a video. And to be fair, it's still a children's Jelly Beans game, so it's an easy game to get through. So, but yeah, anyways, let's just see how this goes. Like I said, again, this will be my final series. 'Cause there's just practically nothing. There's nothing else. We have Deltarune Chapter 5 next year. We don't know the exact date, but it's confirmed, literally in game, that it's coming out 2026. So yeah, I kind of want to play the game on PlayStation because I want to get the trophies, but I also realized that I sold my PlayStation. How the fuck am I meant to do it? But there's just nothing here. It's mostly the same games they had forever. They rarely add new games to this anymore. I guess it's the same with PS Plus as well. But at least a lot of those games are better, than what the fuck is on Game Pass. Or at least don't interest me because I don't have an interest in gaming. I guess those are the correct terms because I know people are going to be like, you did not play every single one of these games. How do you know all these games are ass? No, I'll just say that correctly. I just probably don't like gaming anymore. Baldur's great. Like, like seriously. How did Baldur's Great 3 win Game of the Year over Spider-Man 2? I really don't care. But part of me is still sad. But part of me is like, it is what it is. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up now. Um, and yeah, we'll get started with Doom the Dark Ages, bro. Again, the website I used to buy the Game Pass, obviously I didn't actually go into the store and buy Game Pass. I bought it from a website called CD Keys, CD Nuts. But no, CD Keys, and I bought Game Pass Ultimate for cheaper. It used to cost like 12, not 12, but like $2 or $4, but I guess it sold out. How the fuck do codes get sold out? Like what? Digital codes. So the cheapest option they have for 1 month was like $7, $8. So yeah, I had to get that one, and this is mostly the reason why, just to play this game. I mean, it's cheaper than actually buying the game, which is like $69.99. I mean, nice, but it would have been nicer if it was $69.69. You know. But yeah, I heard this game's decent, so as long as it's decent, good, I'm fine. But like I said, I might just record. Well, I know I said I might record the parts like 30 minutes, but it might, for this part, it might be like 40 minutes. But every other part should be 30 to 40 minutes. But this one's definitely going to be slightly over 40 minutes because I'm yapping in this intro. And plus, you have to deal with the intro cutscene and whatever. The story I'm not going to give a fuck about, but I'll watch it just to watch it, I guess. And yeah, it still feels so weird just going a game from an indie game from deltarune to playing a game like this. Like it feels so bizarre sometimes to me. you know, just a goofy ass indie game to like slaying demons. But hey, you know, but nah, I'm done. I'm done. Um, but yeah. Oh man. I guess I did say I was gonna give a job update at some point. Um, because I did say that probably supposedly I would get fired, but no, I didn't. But I probably should have had, because this bitch literally threatened me. If you're short money again, it's gonna be termination. And I was short money again, and yet I'm still there. I mean, she's definitely giving me less work hours, but and she's mostly making me work in the afternoon. And oh my god, I hate working in the afternoon. The store gets so hot. Uh, uh, yeah. And fucking, there's only like, I think like one, two, three. Yeah, I guess four people working there now. There used to be five, maybe even six and seven, but like three of them left. Not all at the same time, but yeah, it's less workers now, and I feel like, I don't know. I just don't know. This bitch is gonna make me work more. Be like, could you come in? Could you come in? Like on the schedule, she asked me to work 4 days, but I guarantee she will ask me on a different day of the same week to come in. Can you come in? Can you come in? Like, bruh. But yeah, no, I'm finally done yapping. Well, yeah, I guess five people, not four people. I guess five people. Before there was like six people. Before the six people, there was like eight people. But now there's like five. So yeah, I guess I miscounted. Yeah, one, two. Yeah, I forgot about that bitch. But I mean, she's not a bitch. But I don't. I call any female a bitch. I even call my mom a bitch. She's not a bitch. It's just a word that I just say. But no, I'm done. My boss is a bitch though. Like he's an actual bitch. The manager. But everyone else is just whatever. Well, one of them is really fakes it. Because she doesn't really know how to do shit at the job. Yet somehow she gets higher. She's a assistant manager. But I feel like there is probably going to be four people working because I feel like someone else is probably going to leave again. Someone else is going to leave, so it might actually be four next time. But okay, I'm done. At this point, this video might be just 50 minutes to 40 to 50 minutes, but it is what it is. I just keep yapping. But no, okay, let's finally get started with Doom, the Dark Ages. Parry this, you casual. Okay, I'll shut up. Let's start now.
live here until the heart of Argent is found. It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will summon him.
King Nomi, we found their entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thera.
The transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlians.
There is no time. Bishop Creed. We need him.
Commander. Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Total purification targeted for the village of Colleen.
here!
Ensign, do you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3, 2, 1. Gate is under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location. located. to secure. Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.